Now to wait for people to show up, if they do.
Patients coming to you from community village. According to the patient, he's been having chest pain on and off all day today. States that it's hard for him to take his deep breath in, so very sharp, a little achy. According to facility staff, the patient is doing awesome. Cognitive dementia, possibly. According to facility staff, the patient has just been feeling weak, not able to get up, and so he basically said he ate parts of it this afternoon. Blood sugar 150, 150, his levels are high and it's class 3, which is a normal baseline. So I believe that's normal black system. I wanted to check that please with any of the current blood pressure on over 79, blood pressure. Records are 20. Nicholas he was 93% on Romero. Was heading at 96% on the leaders. He felt nauseous. He got 4 milligrams. I do have IV cells. Let's try to see further. I'll see in about 7 to 10. I got 1 room coming around. Thank you. 7.
Party to call 7 handover drive to 07 handover. 8-7-year-old male recently had a recent pacemaker installed yesterday, feeling weak. Party to first person.
Here's the background from Fort Thompson.
Copy, trigger out. Break Alpha 27, going to be put up at party 1 conditional.
27, go ahead.
Alpha 27, got to be priority 1 call. Address is 1451 Bloomfield Boulevard, 1451 Bloomfield, Saginaw City. 25-year-old female, conscious breathing, English, Hispanic.
After that, shows in round for 1.
Copy in round, thank you. Juvenile male arrived in a dog ride to 462 Sherman in Carlton. Bravo 38, copy back to the county. County, Sir, code 1.
Better set to do it ourselves, or either by yourself. So I would just go ahead and let them know you're going to at least mark it with tape, report it to road commission, leave it at that. Copy that. And I am just returning back towards town at this time. Once I mark this, I will go ahead and contact Central there.
Oh, rainy day.
Might should be wound on his right foot or ankle area. There is obvious swelling to the area. Patient said she had a surgery 4 years ago. Ever since then, it's been painful and swollen. He was discharged from the area and he's unable to put any weight or stand on it. Certainly the times 4, GTS at 15, current vitals, blood pressures 141/82, 141/82, heart rate at 101, 101, oxygen 97% on room air. That's for those in about 5 to 8 minutes.
I will see if that's going to arrival.
A little bit right now. Anybody
Anybody come back? Anybody mark on the board that's coming
Seriously,
back or what?
I'm beginning to wonder what the point is.
Jimmy, I'm about to reactivate a gun.
People wanted me to do live streams, so I do them, and no one joins. So what's the point, people? At least answer that one. Help me understand what the point of me doing the live streams is if no one joins. Because it's getting kind of frustrating here.
E21 got a delayed turnover here.
Because I've been live for a little over 6 minutes now, and nobody has joined at all.
Requesting all available manpower to the scene for mulch on fires on the year 1907. Copy if you include troops. $34.49.
One there. Not on this side. Normally it's like parked by the road. Sorry, I'm just gonna walk around and see if I can't find something. There's keys in it. I'm gonna have you come down, run a machine, and I'll jump on the hose. See, that's the thing. This fire is like right in the middle of a pile. Ideally, I think we need the aerial up here. That's an option as well. Do that or dig into it. We've done that before too. Central 3106 recon.
Hey, for my 3449 on traffic stop just south of the county by Atlanta, don't be checking a local.
Do me a favor, contact County Road Commission and for the 3275 Woodland Court. There's a large branch down in the roadway that needs to be, most of the roadway needs to be cleaned up. Available from have a good day.
Thank you.
Flight Air Portable 2 for Redcap Portable 2 for a weather check. Flight Air, go ahead. Flight Air be a sure hospital and pigeon to a destination in the middle of their sinking covenant, but they don't have an accepting it. Roger. Best decline for thunderstorm.
Okay.
Through the area right now.
That's just nice. Thunderstorm rolling into the area right now.
Good covenant, here coming in with a 6-year-old male, going to Tawa DR, coming with a right radial ulnar fracture. Are you aware of this patient? Patient's been stable, ultra, current vitals are 111/73, 111/73, pulse is well, 90, 697 strong and regular. Treated about 16 minutes on labor, stood 100% room air. You don't request anything. I should be there about 10 minutes. That's clear. What can you run around? Copy. So we're all three clear. Apologies here. My only ring available at this time. I'm going to do hold on for coverage until we get to one. 7 copy hold.
Never heard of this dude.
Alpha 24 for that count. Thank you. 24 no rushing this time, but would you be available at hospital facility up to 7 feet hold?
Come on. If you're on. Alright, come on. When you get on here, please say something in the message, in the chat. Oh, crap.
Yeah, we can be available. Alpha 24 campaign is available. Alpha 7 Gary, get that on. Have a good night. Thank everyone, you as well. Thank you, 24. Go back. There's one motor up front. She's gonna do anything possible to dig into that. I mean, anything's possible. I just don't know how much good it'll end up doing. It is a big area out here that's burning. And with what water we got, we gotta figure out something. Alright, well, once the next truck is here, I got a little idea. I'll pull you off the hill and we can discuss it face to face.
Oh, brother.
Central for 3106. Diesel 7, that's it.
Happy to do. Happy picture.
Comes in here, MMR Alpha 6. Go ahead. Good evening. We got a 59 male patient who's coming from home. Site is low
blood pressure with
Well,
multiple syncopes in the last hour.
I'm just waiting for
Our last blood pressure
anyone
we
to
got
show
was,
up and we can talk about
83 over
whatever.
61. We got a whole bunch of them that were like 90s over 50s, like 52 other ones. I've got fluids
So,
on it. Patients coming from home. Last week, he was
hardly
having
anyone
issues with
ever
blood
comes
pressure,
to my
his blood
live
pressure
streams.
medication. Not sure
So I'm
what,
usually sitting here
the
bored
cause
out of
it
my
is, but
mind.
Also, the patient's been drinking a little bit today too. Right now, he's anal times 4. Other than when he passes out, he's not really sure what's going on.
Anything?
Heart rate is 70. We did do
Yeah.
12 lead K-back sinus.
I usually get pretty bored so doing these. I was wondering if it was even worth doing. So,
We're about 12 minutes out if they don't record anything else.
but I'm glad that at least someone.
I've got the one.
Kinda mad because people wanted me to do them and then never shows up when I do them. But well, raining, boring, thundering. Otherwise, typical day. Just a typical day around here for me. How about for you? Lucky had the day off. I noticed ever since I lost my dad back in December, we've had guys coming from alarm companies trying to get us to buy alarm systems from them. First, it was from Delta Alarms. My mom got roped into their alarm system, and she got roped into the solar panels, which the guys still have not fully installed. And then now another young man from another alarm company came around from what company, Vivnet or something like that, trying to sell my mom his alarm company's system. They didn't come around until after my dad died. So that's kind of sus to me. Hope you're having fun working on that computer stuff.
Thank you, Chloe.
Trying to get comfortable here.
Five 993 Homedale Apartment 4. Or like kind of flies in here. Maybe something could be dead inside. She's unable to kind of smell any kind of smell coming from the apartment. That's okay.
Yeah. It's crazy how they didn't start coming until after he passed. It's almost as if they were watching for who passed and stuff like that. Oh, nice. Guy in the UK, huh? Well, I'm glad you're at least helping him get his name out there. That's what makes you an awesome person, right there. You're always helpful. And that's the way it's gotta be, helping fellow man out. Besides, helping others is always a satisfying accomplishment. I enjoy helping others myself.
Bloomfield Fire, assist to units at 2635 North Tower Line, east of this address at the wood recycling plant for a mulch fire, requesting manpower on the air 1922.
Had some stuff in my eye. So, felt kind of weird. Eye boogers, as I call them. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, money. Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh. Man, I hate getting old. Oh. How have you been so far?
Good evening, Calgary. This is Alpha 27 from the Affordable 25. That's 25-year-old female patient. She's going to be chest pain and over abdominal pain as well. Patient says experiencing the chest pain.
Well, my mom's doing pretty good. My brother and sisters are doing as good as they can be as well. But we're still trying to get over the loss. Still feels weird without our dad. Even my mom's noticed how weird it feels without him. Oh.
Blood pressure we got was 109/74. That's 109/74. Respiratory are at 20, and she's at 95%. We do live in 20 gauge established.
In the next month, it may not be that old, but my back's constantly hurting. I can't go up and down the stairs that well without my knees going snap, crackle, and pop. And then my knee, my laptop was sitting on my knee just right, hurting it. So my body's saying I'm 104. My mind saying I'm still about 14. So my body and mind are not on the same page. And then next month on the 18th, I've got to go to the eye doctor. But hopefully after that I can get a gift card through my insurance for the diabetic eye exam. Hopefully I don't have to have glasses or contacts. Ugh. If I have to have corrective eyewear, yeah. If I have to have corrective eyewear, it better be contacts because I cannot wear glasses. Done that when I was younger, and they never fit right. One side was always up, and the other side was always down. So, so eyeglasses is gonna be out of the question. Common. My one ear is higher than the other. They should not fit like. I always felt uncomfortable. I don't know how many pairs of glasses I lost back then, and it was never intentional, even though I hated wearing them. So, but I don't think I would look good with glasses. I think I'd look pretty bad with glasses. So, I'm gonna turn so that that light behind me is not glaring. Oh, well, that's a little better. Don't have the light from outside glaring in. Oh, yep. And then October 13th, I've got a doctor's appointment. That should be fun. I'm just wondering how much weight I lost between July and October. I already lost 11 pounds thanks to a new medication I'm on, thanks to my diabetes. At least it's not type 1. So I'm happy.
I'm a 21 for Metcalf. 21.
Well, I don't think so. To me, I don't think I look anything like my mom. But that's just me. I think Melissa, my middle sister, looks more like my mom than I do. If anything, I probably looked more like my dad. So, and yeah, type 2 is definitely better than type 1. Poor Melissa, though, she's type 2, on insulin, and on Manjaro, which is what I'm on. Yep. So, yeah. Although you can't, I don't think you can really tell too much. So, yeah. I found out a few years ago that I was type 2 diabetic. I was almost 200 pounds back in January, and now I'm down 11 pounds, so thank God for that one. Probably down a little bit more now. Well, you know what? Hold on, I can show you a picture of my dad. There's a picture of my dad back when he was younger and had a little more hair. Now that my dad's gone, I like to carry a picture of him with me wherever I go. That way, he's always with me. So, then wonder when we're gonna have another class reunion. That was fun the last time. And if we have another one, I'll be filming that one again. So, me and a cousin of mine, we both love our cameras. She loves taking regular photographs, and me, I love taking video. So, and then you are a photographer. So I'm getting into that photography, videography crowd, which is really nice. At least it gives me something to do, and I'm not completely 100% bored. So, ugh. I wonder if someone's cooking or something. Hope it's not wood I'm smelling. Could be the rain too. Yeah, it was. And it was good to see some of the kids we went to school with again. It would be nice. It would be nice if some of them that didn't make it the last time could make it the next time. Let me see. John Harding, Joe Laprina, Jeez, I can't even remember a lot of them anymore. And then later on that day, when some of us met up at the junction down the road, that was fun. Even though I wasn't drinking, that just picture me drinking while on medications. Probably is. Rain. People in the UK can't even smell the rain. And they think we're weird when we can smell it. So, but I watched this one video of this one guy from the UK, and he was saying that those in the UK can't really smell the rain, and they think we're nuts because we can. And then he came over here to the US for a little bit, and when he got back to the UK, before it even started raining, he could smell the rain coming, and he got all excited about it. Well, I'm surprised that I'm surprised at the amount that we did have at the reunion. And a lot of them were from out of town and stuff. Yeah, Alex Rowe wasn't even there. I can't even stand the smell of alcohol, let alone the taste of it. I mean, the smell alone is enough to turn me off from drinking. But I still went to catch up with the people we went to school with and everything. Had a good time anyway. You don't have to drink to have fun when you're at the bar. You can have pop and still have a good time. And and that's what I liked. Sitting there drinking pop, talking with everybody, and just having a good time. Catching up with them. I mean, haven't seen it, a lot of the kids from school in years. Last time I seen Alex Rowe was at the airport, like right after we graduated. Like that summer, I think it was. Cause we was going. My family was going to, where was it? Virginia to see my one aunt. And saw Alex at the airport either when we were coming back from Virginia or when we were heading to Virginia. So that was the last time I seen Roe. Louis Jimenez, I seen him last year at the airport when Tammy and I was heading to Florida to Disney World. He was. We just got to the airport in Detroit and was heading to the next terminal to wait for our plane from Detroit to Orlando, and he was just getting off his flight and was heading and got into the main part of the airport, and we passed each other. So the airport is pretty popular for seeing some of our classmates. Last time I seen a lot of them was the reunion. Yep. Let me see. The Tammy and my sister Tammy and I last year flew from MBS to Detroit, and then Detroit down to Orlando, because we went to Disney World. I managed to get some of the Disney pins because I found them cute, and I'm now into pin trading the Disney pins, and then we flew back, and then now this year, both of my sisters, Melissa and Tammy, went down to Orlando to Disney. They got me a few more pins, so I've got 9 pins now. And again, they flew from MBS to Detroit, Detroit to Orlando, and then Orlando to Detroit, from Detroit back to MBS. They had a great time, just like my youngest sister and I did. So, and then while they were down there this year, they looked into the DVC thing. So my youngest sister's thinking about maybe buying into the whole DVC and everything. She does that, then maybe my mom and brother and both sisters and I can go down there next year if everything goes okay. I actually like going to Disney. That would be nice. And as you can see, there's some Mickey ears right. If I can get my finger pointed right behind me there. Yeah, it would be great for my mom to get away. The last time she was actually down in Florida was 98. Let me see. It was summer of 98. I was 17. My brother was 20. Yep. My sister Melissa was, let me see, I was 17. My sister Melissa was like 14. And my youngest sister Tammy was like 12. Yeah. Way too long. And my mom made the remark in front of another aunt of mine from my dad's side, that there was nothing down there for her, without realizing that my dad's side of the family was down there for my mom to go see. And she didn't mean it that she didn't want to go see him. She just meant that she wasn't really interested in anything that Florida had to offer at the time. So, but I think she might have hurt my aunt's feelings unintentionally. So, but that was kind of sad. But hopefully my mom will have changed her mind about going down there. So hopefully, if everything goes okay, my youngest sister Tammy will buy into the DVC, and we can go next year. Cause I want to get some more of the pins, add them to my pin board. I don't know about New York City. That I'd be a little too scared walking around New York City. Because New York's way more hectic than Saginaw. And we all know Saginaw's kind of crazy. So, I mean, New York would be kind of cool to go to. But I'd have to have someone right from New York to take me around. Well, as long as they have healthy options, then maybe. But as far as the Broadway shows, I don't know. I'm not really into a lot of musicals, and a lot of your Broadway shows are musicals. About the only musicals I'm really into is Hamilton and what is the other one? Oh, trying to remember. The Producers. Mel Brooks is The Producers. Those are my two musicals right there. One is funny. The other one is just really, really good. Oh, they're both really good, but one's just really super funny. And I'm pretty sure you can tell which one's just really funny. So, but yeah. Would be good if my water wasn't trying to kill me. Oh. Oh. If it's not my food trying to kill me, it's my water. Someone wants me gone. I swear someone wants me gone. And I'm not going yet. Maybe I shouldn't joke so much with my mom about her outliving me. Oh. I always told that woman she was going to outlive me. And I think she just might. Oh. I think I'm okay. Now I'm going to try this again, and hopefully my water doesn't try and kill me again. If it does, I know someone is trying to get rid of me. So many times I could have been dead and should have probably been dead, and I'm still here. And whoever's trying to get rid of me hasn't been able to do it. Vehicle accidents, falls off of playground equipment, hits to the head, literally hits to the head, and I'm still here. Hit my head against a, what is that called? The beam for the pole to a gazebo, the support beam, or pole, whatever you want to call it. Back when I was working at Cedar Point in 2001. Yeah. And then back in 2014, I was working at this one haunted house called Xavier Haunt, which was 12 blocks north of my house. And all night, every night that we were open, I was laying in a casket. Yes, a real casket from an actual funeral home. And that in one of the last few nights, I'm laying there I'm waiting on more customers to come through. And my scene partner and I were just talking, and I'm kind of laying, but I'm kind of with my arms over the side, and my head popped up. And all of a sudden, the lid goes right on my head. Had a red mark right up in here. Felt like it was dented in. My head was. That night, my mom had to stay up all night and keep an eye on me. And dang is right. I still don't know if someone bumped the wall that my casket was up against, or what happened, but somehow that casket lid decided it was closing on me. Luckily, the dang casket couldn't lock without a regular key to lock it. So, because I was closed in that casket once or twice by my choice, too. So, that you, May? Who said yeah? Huh. Hi, Mom. Talking to Brandon Jackson. He can hear us, but he has to type in.
Oh, hi, Brandon.
My mom said, hi, Brandon. And I was just telling him about when I worked at the haunted house down here. About how that casket lid went kerplunk right on my head. Oh, he said, hi, Mary.
Oh, hi, son. How you doing?
She said, hi, son. How you doing? Oh, it's was kind of raining out, right?
Yeah. Jamal was here twice.
So I noticed. The second time he went over to Wardell's afterward.
I'm just going to stick with the Delta.
He said, I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome.
She said, you're welcome.
And that's good that he's fine.
And that's good that you're fine.
Come and see us sometime.
Like my mom said, come see us sometime.
You know your dad passed?
Yeah, I just told him that Dad passed. And he gave the thumbs up. And I showed him Dad's graduation picture. And he said, yeah, I do look kind of like him.
Yeah.
And he said, yes, he will.
Okay.
She said, okay. But yeah, I had no problems laying in that casket. It was actually more comfortable than a regular bed, if that makes any sense. And my boss, he would give me and a few other ones a ride home at night, and he gave us a ride home in a hearse, an actual funeral home hearse that he had bought. I always ended up sitting up front, but some of the others would ride in the back part, and he did have an actual casket back there too, which was pretty cool. And I enjoyed riding in that hearse. And I know I am weird like that. But being normal, overrated. So, but yeah, I actually enjoyed laying in that casket every night. So, and then, let's see. That was 14 I was in the casket. 15, let's see, I was trying to remember what scene I was in 15. I was an executioner, like one of those medieval executioners in 15. Well, not 14 hours. We wasn't open that long for that long. But from the time we opened until the time we closed, I was laying in the casket and I enjoyed it. But but I could probably make a casket my actual bed. Cause I swear those things are more comfortable than my stone slab type bed. Regular beds regular beds are not all that comfortable. They hurt my back. Of course it could I'm just gonna say it's the mattress that makes my back hurt. But I really could probably make a casket my actual bed. So and then so 15 I was an executioner. Got to play with a guillotine. And then let me see. That was 15. 16 I was locked in a cage, a breakaway cage, and I had to slam the cage forward, which made a real loud banging noise, which would kind of scare the people, some, but what really scared them more is me breaking out of that cage and coming after them. Oh my God, the amount of people that ran for their lives when I'd come barreling out of there. That was funny right there. 16, 17, I was in the skeleton scene, and then I was in the skeleton scene the following year in 18 too. So, and in 17, when I was in the skeleton scene, I was told I was the scariest thing in that room. And yet we had a child-sized skeleton along with adult-sized skeletons. And yet I was the scariest thing in there? You would think that the child-sized skeleton would be the scariest thing, considering it was just tiny. But what can I say? I have a knack for scaring people. And I get a rush doing that. So, fun times. Very fun times. I just wish that haunt was still open. The only haunted house we have around here anymore is on Lapeer. Oh, over on the other side of town on Lapeer Street. I know my sister Melissa wanted to be a school teacher. I'm not sure if I'd ever be able to handle elementary kids. I mean, I like working with kids, but when they don't want to listen, they're when they don't want to listen, you just want to get them. You just want to yell at them and tell them to sit their butts down and shut up. And I'm pretty sure our teachers wanted to do that to us a lot of times. But I'm going to end the live stream. I've got to go take my Manjaro. That's about the only medicine I actually don't mind taking. And that's coming from someone who doesn't like needles, and Manjaro is an injection I have to take, and I don't really like, and I have to take and inject it myself, and I hate needles, but yeah, I don't mind taking it. Makes sense of that one. But I'll talk to you another time. Good chatting with you too, Brandon, and stay safe out there. And try and stay as healthy as you can too. Bye.